morning. I'm with my papa. So long never do video together.
Yeah, lor.
Hi.
Good morning.
We're in the Myvi again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Been a while. Yeah,
So
man.
this is the 1.3. It's the high spec or low spec version?
Highest spec 1.3.
Higher spec 1.3.
So it has the Eco Idol.
So this would be the Myvi that most people will be buying, right?
Not the highest spec one, not the 1.5 one.
Well, the 1.5 one is expensive. I mean,
For 55, yeah.
are we
55.
not?
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
I want to early in the morning.
Thank you.
See, got the auto I stop.
Oh, this one got start stop.
Yeah, damn annoying.
How do we switch it off?
On the right.
Yes.
Damn annoying.
On the okay, guys. First thing you do in a car with start stop, off it. But it's to me right now. No, it's not just that. Now that I look at it, I said, huh? Malaysian made car. You know, it's to this level already.
Yeah,
Yes,
we come
yes.
so far.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the horn, right?
Yeah, that's the horn. It's a whole piece of thing.
You know what? My Audi, right? Because basically it kena water lah. So one horn died. And now only one horn operating.
Okay.
So you know my Audi is like black color.
Yes.
And chunky.
Yeah.
And then the exhaust is original, you know. The exhaust like doing that really deep bass sound. And then now I embarrassed to horn people.
How does it sound when you
Beep
walk?
beep. So it was like, whoa! Then someone cut you. I just look elsewhere. I'm a patient man. No, you want to horn the guy, right? But you're so embarrassed by it. It's like what is, you know? It's like those. It's like your balls gonna squeeze. You're like, hey!
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck I just said, you know? Imagine some big ass guy, right? Early in the morning, right? He want to shout at you, right? Hey you! And then he's like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be deep. Hey, hey! Ay. For normal buyers, right? I think this Myvi is
Right?
yes.
Right? Yeah.
Hui, not bad. Not bad. It handles so much better than the previous Myvi. It handles so much better. The previous Myvi is quite a clumsy thing. But amazing how people drive them around.
Why then?
The previous Myvi, all of them like, wow, like king like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they blame the handling.
Yeah lah. I mean, I think they ultra racing the shit out of their Myvis, right?
Yep.
All the.
Do you think they will do the ultra racing shit out of this Myvi, the newer?
Oh, those kind of people, they will. Okay, first of all, if you are ultra racing, this is not a plug-in for ultra racing. I don't even know the boss. Anyway, if you are the boss of ultra racing, right, definitely you will want to manufacture that for Myvis, right? Because that means you can sell more.
But I would be interested to see how it looks on the road, because the previous gen's Myvi, right, at least it looks a bit fiercer. This one looks like, haha, hello.
The previous Myvi looked fiercer.
Yeah, as in the design wise lah. This one looks like very cute, very... For me lah.
I think right, the fact that Myvi looks fiercer
than this gen. I'm just comparing these two.
I mean, that kind of car, that kind of cute, to me cute proportion cars, right? I think the impression that we have that they are fierce or angry, like this one, is from the owners, youngsters, all of them.
Because they will make
you were talking about I think that was towards the they launched. The suspension is not bad, undulation is not bad. Anyway, You mean the one where the black color grill and then the eyes like that?
Yeah.
That one, right? Then with the body kits and all that.
Yeah.
Belum lagi. You tunggu saja. I tell you, Perodua will gear up the shit out of this car, man. You know their brand for their aftermarket stuffs is called Gear Up. Oh, Perodua. Yeah, the brand is called Gear Up. So they make car seats, they make
everything.
Yeah. And you know, previously there was an automotive title called Gear Up. Yeah, it's from Kashi Dillon. Kashi came up with the name Gear Up. And then when Perodua launched Gear Up, all of us were like, oh fuck. See, this is what real Malaysians go through every single morning, right? Yeah, every morning that's what everyone goes through. You jam and jam and jam and jam. And you see, that's the thing, you know. No matter how those salesperson or automotive journalist tells Malaysians that, hey, you know, your twin clutch, whatever, turbocharged, whatever.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Yeah, it's a cool car here in Singapore. Is everywhere.
Oh, look at that.
It's a nice car.
Ayo, oh my god, so cute. Ayo.
Bang! That's why we need a 1.5 auto brake Myvi. Oh, cantik dia kereta ni, bang!
But I think this one, the front also has sensor. So
you know, no one bought this.
Why
Very few people bought it.
You are one of the lucky few. Why
I don't know, man. Maybe Hyundai that time, right, when they launched the previous big S Sonata with the flowing lines, everybody got surprised by them, and then people expect them to continue their visual onslaught, like what Kia still does, and then suddenly they decided that, oh, we think we're there, let's tone down, we are Audi now, and then everybody left. Yeah, as in Malaysia lah, but not other countries. I mean, they are top 5 largest car makers. Yeah. You know, after I'm driving this Myvi, I noticed a lot of iris. Right? And I was surprised when Con said that the iris actually is longer than this car, because it looks so much shorter. And then when you look at the interior, right? The space is so much. There's so much more space in this than the iris in front, and the build quality of this Myvi is so much better than the Ford Fiesta. Have you sat in the car?
No.
I tell you, the handling of that car is phenomenal. Yes, the interior build quality is also phenomenal, because the Proton seems to be better than that. I'm not joking. The iris interior, right? Put aside the things that fall apart lah. Right, I'm saying that the use of material and all that, right? I think the iris is better than the Ford Fiesta. In fact, the Ford Fiesta interior is one of the poorest built interior, use of material. I don't mean build. Okay, there's a difference between use of material and build, right? Yeah. But the handling of the car, you have to drive that car. I tell you, drive that car, it gives you a new understanding to how small cars should handle. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, like your Miata handles well, but your Miata cannot take really big, crazy undulations, right? You cannot fly over speed bumps, right? This bugger, you can drive it like a SUV. Really? Yeah. Guys, I want to review. it just goes over everything, and then it just absorbs everything up, so that I remember when I reviewed that car back in 2008 or 9, right? I forgot it's the title or the stand first that I wrote lah. I said that this car is fast because you don't need to slow down often. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's quite something, the Fiesta. Yeah. Anyway, back to this Myvi. What do I feel? You know, look at the environment around us now. that's what this car is created for, right?
Yep, exactly.
I mean, no matter how those salesmen, oh yeah, we go on that topic just now. Right? Oh, this car has a turbocharged engine, it's a dual clutch. You have to whack the car so that you know the gearbox is made for blah 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 blah. Whack your head there early morning. Whack. How do you whack? You want to whack a motorcycle lah, until someone opens the door, and then you are flying.
Oh my god.
That's right. For everyday Malaysians, this thing doesn't exist.
Yep.
This whacking doesn't exist, right? And the car needs to do this superbly well, inching in traffic, and the most petrifying thing early morning when you're inching in traffic, half awake, waiting for your coffee at your pantry in office, is that you might bump into somebody.
Yep.
And Perodua answers that and gives you a 4-speed auto gearbox, which works perfectly well in my opinion. Yeah,
no qualms.
Right?
This one is just that.
this is a new design.
The handbag holder.
Yeah, this is a sad and I don't know how to describe that. Okay guys, for those of you not Malaysians, this thing is designed to open this up and then put your handbag. Yes, specifically handbag. Yes, we're being sexist here.
Hey, no, a lot of guys now they carry that pouch. Remember that, right?
Man bag.
Yeah, the man bag.
Okay. But guys, right, are not as targeted as women.
Maybe not yet.
Not yet, but you see, that's how the snatch thieves work. Okay, I haven't finished explaining. This thing is for women to hang their handbags here, and then you sort of lock it. Now there are two arguments here. Why they need to lock their handbags? Because it's a very common thing in Malaysia where there are motorcyclists who comes to the side of your car, smash the window, and grab your belongings in the car in front of everybody. Yeah, they just, it's called snatch and grab lah, smash and grab or something like that. Anyway, so our local car maker Perodua invented this little thing. Hey, what is this?
This is a USB charger.
Oh, so here you fear for your life and here you enjoy life. Right. Okay. Oh, my bag was snatched. Never mind, let me enjoy some music. Anyway, yeah. So it's a common thing in Malaysia that this happens. So Perodua, brilliant. They come up with things that sort of solve daily stuff. But I ask you, when your car gonna smash, right? What comes with it, right? You have a window that is broken, and you have to take. If you are someone who is in this kind of traffic, it is this kind of traffic that is when they strike. You know, they check out your car, a lady driving, the handbag is there, they smash your window and grab it, right? And it is most of the time is during rush hour traffic because you cannot do nuts. So given that you are someone who is stuck in rush hour traffic, a broken window means you have to take leave to go to the police station, right? You have to take another day of leave to get your windows fixed, your mental stress, the money that you spend, the time you take off work. It's a horrible thing. And the thing is, even with this, you still have to go through that. But your handbag is still here lah. And there are a few cases whereby the people, they smash the windows, but the lady in the car put up a fight to grab her handbag, her belongings, her hard-earned money, and that person attacked her further, right? So I want to ask all of you, this comes to my tinting issue. I encourage my readers or my female friends and families to tint their car as fucking dark as possible. The thing is this, prevention of these things, you have to look at the source, right? If the cyclist couldn't even see, okay, I shouldn't use cyclist, I should use the assailant, the robber, the asshole, right? If the guy couldn't even see the handbag,
Yeah, he wouldn't even target lah.
right?
Yeah.
Or whether it's Beng sitting here
Yeah.
or Bobby sitting here,
Because it goes
he
too
wouldn't
much
attack.
trouble, yeah.
Yes, he will not attack if he couldn't
Yeah.
see. So that is the argument. If you want to protect our ladies and all that, right, from being targeted, right, allow cars to at least have these 4 pieces of glass windows to be darkly tinted. Then it's a form of protection and you feel safer also, right? And for those of you who argue, oh, what if kidnappers kidnap people in the car, we cannot see? I tell you lah, there's a simpler solution for kidnappers. They use a panel van. A panel van, you can't see nuts from behind, first thing. Secondly, even if, I don't need to argue that, right? That's not an argument at all. When those people who say, oh, kidnappers and all that, you cannot see.
But some people even use normal cars to kidnap.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, you see how you ram your car into them, right? That's the argument. And we talk about occurrence, right? How often one happens versus the other,
Yeah.
right? Imagine the first day when someone proposed to all the banks in the world, hey guys, stop using your logbooks, use computer. And then they're like, what? I need electricity for this? What if there's power outage? What if my computer broke down? Right, there's a lot of potential bad things, but the good outweighs the bad. Anyway, so yeah, break the law to save yourselves. Go tin your car. Super dark. But is it me or the news stopped covering this kind of stuff already? It's like it's no longer surprising news, so we don't hear about it often. Or does it still happen?
Actually, I also haven't been hearing about it much.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Not sure.
Yeah, our crime rate has dropped.
Suddenly.
Anyway.
Vote Bobby Ang, 9th of May. Cross that Bobby Ang. That box. Cross it, Bobby
Punching
Ang.
only. Honestly, for what it does, right? For an everyday car, it really does it pretty well. And I'm just happy that on one hand, I'm happy that wow, it's a Malaysian car. On the other hand, given that this is my profession, come on, right? Of course, this is only made possible because of Perodua's relationship with Daihatsu, Toyota and all that. Yeah. But oh, I love the sound of the signal.
Right, they make it so cute. It's like,
It's so atas.
Yeah.
No, it's not excuse me, it's like
No, it's like, excuse me, I'm going to right now.
yeah. Soft one.
Yeah. Like, I don't mean to, but I just
Oh, they purposely do this because they know all the Myvi owners. No.
They don't lah.
All Myvi owners are potential BMW drivers. The way they drive, right?
Got a dream. You got a dream for. This car cannot, I think like this car you cannot really cucuk. The power not really there.
Oh, you mean for this car?
Yes, for this car.
Hey, all of them who drive the 1.3 Myvi, oh, nah, this generation, that one. Yeah, you know, cucuk like crazy. Nice, decent, very good visibility, and I see no reason in buying a Jazz. Double the price, mate. If it's compared to this, right? It's double the price. The last round, I remember when we reviewed the top spec Myvi that time, right?
Yeah.
Jazz has some promo going on for their lower spec.
Yeah.
So it's about 10-15k apart.
Yeah.
But now that you look at this one, right, for what it does on a daily manner,
You don't even need to get the highest spec one.
yeah, but provided of course the higher spec got the auto braking lah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's half the price of a Jazz.
Yes.
One Jazz, two Myvis.
Yes.
It drives well. It doesn't feel roly-poly.
Yeah. Because
And the turn in is sharp and accurate.
yeah, and the seats also hold you together.
Yeah.
The Asia one doesn't really, so I've noticed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, lower spec seats, right?
But the Asia one leather seats are it's all cushion seats.
What?
Yeah, that one is the
Highest spec
advanced.
Axia.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Oh,
40-ish.
I check.
Never mind. Okay, now I feel my left arm wanting of something. Serious.
But cars that don't have the handrest at the side, you also feel uncomfortable.
Maybe I'm used to having cars with it, so I can rest. Yeah. You know, it's like you're used to sitting on a couch,
Yeah.
and then now I ask you to sit all day on a dinner chair. Dinner chair got no handle one, right?
Oh, Asia is
What?
about what? Let's say 30k.
Yeah. The
1 liter.
full spec.
1 liter advance.
1 liter. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait. Yesterday the one with leather and all that was
Wait.
30k.
Oh, sorry, it's about 43k.
Oh my. And this one?
Perodua, your website. It's not really user friendly.
Really?
Yeah. It's okay lah, it's nice, but maybe we should talk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe we should talk. That's the 1.5 SE Myvi last time. I remember they launched an extreme version. There's a version called Extreme with the very aggressive body kit.
Yep.
That one is 60k.
That was 60k.
Yes! That is 60,000. Oh my god. Okay. I understand the
get it,
predicament.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. You need a longer period of time and you need a longer clearance in order to overtake because you don't have that confidence with this car.
Yeah. No, it's just you know you. Get out of my way!
Okay, this one is 48.
5k difference.
5k difference from the Asia.
Wow. How does the Axia drive? That means that one has even less power than this one?
No. When I don't want to spoil it. When you drive, then yeah.
Is the suspension as good as this? Similar.
For me, similar. Yeah.
Wow.
But power difference you can feel.
For you, similar.
For me, similar. Power difference.
For me, why? I got less meat on my butt.
Different point of view.
Hey, my butt quite meaty.
But that's the thing, like Jameson and I were talking, right? Why would they have two similar cars in the same segment? They're just eating their own self. Asia Myvi, instead of having Asia Myvi, why not just have one main model? Yeah. Versus others. Because even the price difference is not much, right? And it's similar, like everything is so similar. The size is similar, the space is similar.
I think we cannot compare from the lower spec Myvi and the higher spec Axia, because that would be a bit like comparing the lower spec Accord with the higher spec Civic, and they are very near. The pricing is very near, right? So, but I think in car making it always happens like that. You want to have your product cover the widest spectrum of affordability within that target group that your product most appeals to, so that you grab every single sale that is within that spectrum.
Goes back to your theory of being offensive, right?
Yeah. Because these target demographics, right? From maybe they start from 30,000, 35, 30, 40,000 and all that. You know, how do I put this? When I'm buying my first car, right, I understand the predicament of emptying all you ever had, all your savings, to go for a car. You literally emptied your savings. You know, when I bought my first car, because it was a used car, but it comes with a number plate that is 2 digits, and that number plate is easily worth 20,000 or more, okay? And then the owner said, hey, if you're willing to fork up another 5,000, I'll pass you the number plate. I couldn't. I cannot afford that extra 5,000. I emptied every single cent that I ever had. And I was literally begging the bank to approve the loan, because that's all down payment that I have for that car. Even if the bank approves, say, 300 ringgit less or 500 ringgit less, I have to wait for the next month to be able to pay that. So I understand how it feels like to be on the verge. That's all you can afford. Yeah. If that day's Rezeki is better, you might be able to jump from an Axia to a Myvi.
Understand.
That's the difference.
But okay, at that point of time of your life, that when you were buying that car and you had to empty your whole bank account, did you consider going for a cheaper car or more affordable car?
That time
or what was your train of thought during that period of time?
My train of thought during that period of time,
like why specifically did you want that car?
Either I spend I remember the car I bought was like 40 or 50,000, also about this price range, right? 50k. Was either a Myvi that is about 50k. The things, I only considered 3 options that time actually. The car that I really wanted, which is a used Audi. Don't. And then but it's fun coming back. Okay. And then a Myvi that is of equal price. Oh, consider the Wajah as well, of the equal price as well. Yeah, about there, 50-ish. The Wajah, 50.
The same one as the one that Con is driving now.
I'm not. Maybe. Or a cheaper version. I forgot. The Wajah was being sold over a very long period of time. Or a banged up, cheapest fucking kanjil I can find. So my option was this: either I buy the car that I really like, or I buy something with 4 wheels that moves. You know, that gives me zero satisfaction in life, but it moves me around. That was my option as well, kanjil. And I was under the impression that kanjil was a cheap car, so that a really banged up one will be absolutely cheap. I was wrong. The used car values of kanjil back then, hey, because I wasn't the only one who thought that, hey, let's go for a kanjil, no frills option, so their used car values were rather high comparatively with their original selling price. So as I look through, right, it's like, what the fuck? 8-year-old this price? What? Wow, you pandai lo, you are in the inside most lane, bro. But early morning lah, never mind.
You see, so with this car, it's so small, you don't have to worry about all this. You can just avoid easily.
And then after the kanjil option was out, then I was considering between Myvi, Wajah, and the used Audi, which I keep looking at lah. The thing is this: the Wajah, I know that it will fit me better as a sedan, more manly, right? And the kanjil is like the most default choice. Buying the kanjil is like buying national aircon back then. Okay, I'm not that old. That time already Panasonic. Oh, I was wrong. Forgot. Anyway, eventually I came to one thought that, hey, these cars are not cheap. You know, 50k, and every month after I pay my installments, which should amount to easily 700 or 800 ringgit for a 50k car, right?
Yeah.
I have to pay that for 7 or 9 years. And then I was just imagining the first 3 months, my car, my own car. Cup. Right?
Yep.
By the third month, you look at the car that which you actually don't really like, but not every morning on that date, 26th or 27th of that month, where you have to pay the bank. Dude,
Yep.
look at you. Right. So eventually I decided to go for a car that I love.
True. Can resonate.
The old Audi. And
Which he now recommends you to not.
No, I mean, okay, put it this way. Let me tell you. Put it this way. Jumping from an airplane with a parachute strapped to your back is scary. You might die.
Yes.
But if you did not die,
Yes.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Same goes with bungee jump or whatever. Same goes with buying a used Audi. Yeah. If you die, it's a sad story. If you did not die, it's hello, pick up Summer Villa. Thank you. And if you drive a Myvi, right, or a Pezza or whatever, every condo also you can go in. Grab. Until the guy has grab. Pick up. Hey, that's a default car. Yeah, that's my. So if you like a used BMW or Audi, hey, it's good when they start in the morning and if they work, you know. And okay, I would seriously advise against it if you're married, because you'll be choosing either to fix your radiator or buy milk powder.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, so better not. If you're married, don't even take this kind of bet, because pick up Summer Villa. Yep,
Nice.
thank you. Grab. I just uttered that also. Yeah, you wanna?
I told Fan already.
Oh, you told her already, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. But if you are thinking of buying a used Suzuki Swift, go for it. Damn good handling as well. Fantastic.
But not that spacious, right?
No way, it's not as spacious. I think the rear compartment of the Myvi is as big as the whole interior.
What?
Yeah. Did we review anything? I don't know, man.
A bit lah here and there.
Yeah lah. Yeah. This video will go to Beng's channel, I believe. Yeah.
Can use that.
And, no lah, put on your channel.
Okay. Okay.
See ya. Fan is doing her makeup at the back,
I have to hide.
and I just asked her a damn stupid question. Asked, do you need a mirror? And then you know what popped into my mind? If we're in the iris, we could pass her the mirror.
Oh my god!
They have a detachable mirror that I can take off from here and pass it to her. Then she can put it back. Hey, it's a luxury feature.
Perspective, guys.
Oh, that's a burn, right? Ouch. Fan, you don't want to say hi, man?
What?
After makeup first.
Yeah.
Then like those YouTube video, you say hi with half a face first. Hi.
Thank you. No, thank you.
At least you wave lah. Okay. That's the pre-makeup hand. So if you're a lady owner and you drive a Myvi, you bought this 1.3 high spec, and then you have LED headlamps, you have Bluetooth, right? You see, you have Bluetooth, you have all this kind of Optitron meter, but then you don't get a mirror here. I think this is unacceptable. I think car makers should stop doing this anymore, because that mirror should cost like what, 50 cents or 1 ringgit for each car. It's no longer something that you should omit to just to let people choose their specs, or force them to choose a higher spec.
You know that funny?
Yeah.
Iris here don't have vanity mirror, here got vanity mirror.
Iris
sorry, Axia.
Axia. Oh, Axia driver side got,
Yeah.
passenger side don't have. Oh well. Oh well. Where do we park?
He say park on the right.
Park here, okay, okay. Alright. I choose the most corner one.
We know the reason why.
Why? So everything is good, right?
Yeah. Very nice car.
Suspension, handling, everything is good except
Just the lack of power.
power lah. And power is something you buy with money.
Yep.
Just like politicians. Or that guy. Where do we turn it? Here. In front lah. In front. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Cross that box. Bobby Ang, guys.
So if you want more power, buy with money. Cash is king. Except this one you can take a loan.